Hey everyone, it's Leo Chan from Abound Innovation. For this video, I'd like to talk about work environments. The work environment is an extremely important thing to consider when we think about innovation and creativity, because our environment sends us signals to our brains about many things, and if we're not careful about it, we might actually be sending wrong signals to our brain. I used to work in an environment with really harsh lighting and very neutral color palettes, and I never really felt very inspired being in that space. In fact, the lighting was so harsh, sometimes I felt a little bit oppressed. And so I work at home, like probably about most of you, and it's really important for us to think about how we can use our space to really inspire us for innovation and creativity. So one way we can do that is to put creative artifacts, things that inspire us in certain ways. And let me give you some examples about how I do this. So the first example that I want to share with you is this light bulb. Now there's nothing special about this light bulb, but what's special about it is what you cannot see. There's actually magnets in the base, and there's actually a platform base that this floats over. This is a levitating light bulb, and so this light bulb literally floats. It defies gravity and it spins around. It is magical, and I love this thing. And I look at it all the time, and what it signals for me is that things are possible and that we can defy gravity. You know, the rules that once were do not have to define what is. And so I love just looking at this light bulb spinning, hovering in the air, floating, because it defies gravity. Yes, it's magnets that's doing it, but it literally defies gravity, and I love looking at this for that inspiration. The second piece of inspiration that I have, another artifact, it's a little too large for me to show you, but I'll show you what it can make. This is a 3D printed door hook. So my object is a 3D printer. And the 3D printer is this wonderful tool, and every single time I look at it, I'm inspired because it literally can create anything. Literally. If my brain can think it and I can put it on the computer, the 3D printer can make it. And if I can't think it, I can look at other people's ideas and print what they've thought. It's a really, really powerful tool, and I just love looking at that 3D printer every single day because it signals to me the possibility of creation and the possibility that we can literally craft new futures and new things. The third object that I'd like to share with you is my desk, and I can't lift that up, it's a little too heavy, but it's a whiteboard desk. And to signal that, I'll just show you my whiteboard markers. But why I really like my whiteboard desk is, for me, I love looking at the blank canvas, the white page, because it allows me to dream, and it allows me to craft a new future and craft a new way of thinking, a new way of working. The whiteboard is literally just new possibilities. Nothing exists on it until we put it on it, and it's something that's conceived from our brain and put into reality. And so I look at the whiteboard desk every single day, and it's just a huge source of inspiration. The last artifact that I have are my lights in my room. They're all colored and they are all controllable with an app, and so I can actually change the colors to anything I want. Right now I have them as like a whitish yellow, but I can change them to blues and reds and greens and purples and pinks, whatever my mood fancies at the moment. And why I really like the colored lights is because to me it signals that nothing has to be the same. It doesn't have to be static. Anything can change. We can always change, and I have the ability to do that at any time. I can even set in my room these, they're called scenes, so they can literally change the lights automatically, and I can just sit and watch and enjoy the show. And so these are things that I have in my office that really inspire me every single day, because every single time I look at them, it brings in this source of inspiration and this freshness and this newness to my mind. And so that's why this is really important. So I'd love for you to consider how you can set up your work environment for success for you, that it might help inspire innovation and creativity. Maybe you can get a whiteboard desk like me, or a 3D printer, or this really cool levitating light bulb, or have colored lights, or there might be something else that you think about that would be meaningful for you. Maybe it's a word that you just put on a sticky note that you put on your screen, or anything else. But how might you look at your current work environment and then put artifacts that will help keep you inspired from an innovative and creative point of view? I hope you found this tip helpful, and if you'd like to keep up with us, you can subscribe. Hit that button on that side over there, hit the subscribe, and you'll be notified of future videos. I hope you enjoyed this, and I can't wait to hear what type of creative artifacts you've been placing in your environments to keep you innovative and fresh.